Yep. Alright. Edit. Public. Let's do this as one. There you go. And we should be live. Publicly. There you go. I think this is the third one, right?
Yeah, third this week in slots.
I already gave us a like.
Oh yes, boys, we've got the likes. We need to have more likes than people. One person's watching. Oh, that's you, innit? I'm actually quite an expert. I don't know. I mean, the thing is with people like Jordan Peterson and stuff, I feel like people get attached and try to break down a person for one mistake or one thing that they said that was wrong. For instance, like if Jordan Peterson comes out with 9 great videos on one bad, they'll be like, oh, the bad one. Now we can take him down, and all the people that listen to him are wrong. And it's like, all right. I mean, and I'm just using Jordan Peterson as an example. I'm not saying he's right, wrong, whatever. I'm saying like people like him or in the public space like him, people have to take them down. Like Trent Alexander-Arnold is the biggest talent England ever had. Rooney. It's just like it's just Rooney, isn't it? You have to be stupid not to know that.
Shouldn't be talking about Rooney, by the way. For his whole I lost it so I could injure someone comment.
I mean, it's Rooney. Are we surprised? Like, cool. I was told to F off. Why is it not telling me the amount of view? Oh, because I am the Ball Knowledge Podcast. Alright, let's switch.
We got
Back
2
to my old
likes.
account. Not old, my ad.
Lovely.
It's not telling me how many viewers. That's annoying. I don't like that. Maybe if I reload. Yeah, 1 watching. That's me. Alright, let's just listen. Shut up and talk about this on the live stream. Pricks. Need for the engagement. How short is too short? 6'5". Bro, you're 6'5" wide. My gosh. Like, get out of there. Don't have a workout and go post on Instagram. Work in silence. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Joe Burrow. I never post my workouts.
Sunday is in a Squarespace ad for the Super Bowl that's directed by Edgar Wright. Lovely.
It's like, what the hell? Like, I mean, okay, but like, I don't care. So boys, Harry Kane. I'm guessing this is MK and Christian on the stream. Oh gosh. I think Harry Kane might be fine. Okay. Hello to you.
Oh no.
um, okay, I don't even know how to respond to that. But apparently Kane, according to the Athletic, is he's more happy now, and the only reason he wanted to leave before was because he didn't think that they were likely to win the league or win trophies, and that's fair enough. But he seems more happy with um, Conte now, so I mean that's nice, isn't it? As long as he's happy. As long as he's happy, then I'm happy. um, but Lukaku. Speaking of Lukaku,
He wanted to
he
leave
scored
because Nuno
a super
sucked at his job.
Exactly. Yeah, he scored in the 32nd minute. Not bad. European side has never. Oh, because it's a semi-final, right? I mean, why do they even need to do a semi-final? Just go right to the final. I mean, it's not really necessary, is it?
There's loads of teams, I think. There's like 8 teams, probably.
Yeah, but like they won the Champions League, so
Yeah, which is why they go to the semi-final.
Right.
But if they lose to like, who are they facing? Yeah, if they lose to Al
Al
Hilal,
Hilal.
like, they don't deserve to be in the final, do they?
Yeah, but like
Who did
player
we
welfare and all
face?
that.
Monterrey in the semi-final, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Flamenco or Flamingo in the final. Mike Litteris, 69. That was good. That was good.
Updated NBA rookie ladder via the NBA. He is.
Mobley should be told. He wanted to leave. Oh, right. Long time. Oh, Getry. Oh, shit. I remember him. From Land Frank. What a guy.
Oh shit! Get. Oh,
I was
how
like,
cool.
what? I was like, what? I was thinking, I was like, why is Usman talking about like Nuno sucking at his job? And then I clocked it was Abu. Because obviously you've got Kane's biggest fan. And now he's supposedly, I swear down, if he bottles today and he doesn't score after being my fantasy captain, it's a wrap for him. His career's over.
Oh, well, metrics, huh? How cool is that? How are you, man? Yeah, dude, this is sick. See, you reconnect with people, man.
No, but as in like, what is he doing? Like uni, like college?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's mad how YouTube was just like, yeah, let's just stick Getry on.
Leicester are without Vardy, Fofana, Evans, Cassagna, and Bertrand tomorrow.
Somehow we'll still lose. Oh, that Chelsea guy that was like, can we just talk about how shit Liverpool are without Mohamed Salah? Yeah, can we? Won every game bar one, and now the first
It
game we
has
didn't
been
have
ages,
them.
Getry.
Like,
It's
bro.
true, it has been ages. He says he's been great. How lovely.
This is
Yeah,
comeback story for the ages. Shit, let me go on the Discord then. Okay, so let's ask the chat, right? Alright, guys, what do you think would be the most interesting thing to start this off with? Let me actually collate all the topics. And then
I can put it
Oh,
in the
God.
description, I think. Oh, usually I just yesterday I commented it just for people to put the thing in there.
Yeah, I just stuck a comment in, and then we'll do some other ones. So United's best potential manager. I mean, I think that's. I'll just answer it right now.
But why
It's
I
Ten
was
Hag. MK's on that. He's like, no, we have to save Maguire. Top 3 centre backs in the world. Wolves
I'd
have like
say
a
instead of
victory at Liverpool.
just talking about everything from the Discord chat, we should
No, I'm letting the viewers vote on that. Oh shit! Like they pick
okay,
what they want us to talk
we'll
about.
start off with the
Or
FA
if
Cup,
they have anything.
just because that's the first one we had, and we start off with football usually.
Guys, please, someone comment. I don't want to talk about it.
We'll touch
I
on the
hate
FA
it
Cup.
so
We won't
much.
stick on it for too long. Big results. Fulham scored early, but then ended up losing 4-1 to Manchester City at the Etihad. Carvalho scored.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Fabio
Wilson got the
Carvalho
assist.
got a goal. So that's the most important part.
Yeah, Manchester United lost.
lost.
If MK was here, I hadn't originally planned for MK to be here, because then we'd talk about all the FA Cup fixtures and then finish off with Man United. MK's here. There you go. Lovely.
Finally, it took him long enough. Bring back Oli. Yeah, bring back Oli indeed. What a class manager. Yeah, Man United lost to Middlesbrough, which was funny to say the least. I mean, Big Ronnie missed a pen, Big Bruno missed nearly chance, and then the Swedish legend Elanga went and missed penalty.
Yeah.
Fun. That was fun. I was at work, so I saw Man United go 1-up, and I was like, okay, they're winning the game. There's nothing more to talk about. And then I checked my phone like an hour later, and I was like, why have I got like 43 messages from these guys? And it's like, oh, I hate Man United. And I was like, bloody hell, did something happen? And it was like, Man United are out. And I was like, oh, bloody hell, this will be fun to come back to at 1 o'clock in the morning. The draw to Burnley was worse. Weghorst smoked my god. Weghorst! Wow. I mean, let's just touch on that for a second. Man United played Burnley. They scored a goal through Varane. Maguire got it ruled out. Then Pogba went and scored. And didn't he score two, but one of them was ruled out as offside? Or was it maybe it was someone else. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, I know, but there was another one, wasn't there? After Pogba scored first, there was another one, and then I think that was ruled out or something. The ball was in the net, and they called it off for a foul, I think, something like that. And then Man United did nothing really until Maguire was pulled wildly out of position, in no man's land, like we've seen him a lot, which is weird because the guy has no pace to recover at all. What was the name? Jay Rodriguez sneaks behind Varane and he gets a cheeky goal. I think Cavani missed a chance from like literally a yard out, and it was a header.
Weghorst really controlled the ball well.
Hey, I'm tall and I'm quick, all right? Let's not use tall as the equivalent to slow, because bro, I would smoke. The only person I would say I would have trouble against is Faber, but we all know what Faber is. He's a criminal. So, everyone else, I think I do be winning against.
Yep. Weghorst has that Mertesacker pace from FIFA 14. Where the 34.
Oh, what? 20, was it like 17? Bloody hell. He's class. Well, this guy said he'll get home at 4 o'clock. It's now 5:36. Like,
He
bro,
went to Tesco.
what is wrong with you? Oh, actually, quickly, I want to touch on this. Do you see the Aquafina thing? The black scent, the controversy, where she was like, I was just trying to find my identity, and I just latched onto the black scent and black culture. I mean, I don't think you should be using their culture to find your own identity.
That's true.
And, I mean, she said she's open to the conversation and then blocked everyone that disagreed with her.
Oh, I saw one of them.
Which was majority coloured people.
I think her PR team blocked people who were arguing with her.
Yeah,
and
what
so
way?
she talked to one of the guys, and she was it was like Oh, she got in touch with me. She said that her PR team was just blocking random people who started arguing with them, and I think
That's fair.
she's gonna change PR teams or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But like, I think the thing with that is, if you're going to have one of them or use that culture, um, then keep it at it. Like, regardless of the situation, you use it, right? It
Yeah.
shouldn't be like clothes where you're like, well, one day I want to use it, the other day, not so much. Like, this is people's culture. This is how people are brought up. This is what people love. You can't just be using. So you can't be using it to get fans when you're on the come up, and then when you're at that high place, you switch up, and then you become all formal and you become normal, and you're like very very meticulous with how you speak, and you haven't got the accent anymore. So if you're gonna use it, then use it. If
Yeah.
you're not, then not. Don't appropriate when necessary, and then get rid of it when it's not. Oh, Kavaris is horrific. Back to Kavaris. I'm surprised they kept him. Didn't he like almost strike because he wanted to play for Uruguay, and they were like, "No,
Yeah.
you're not allowed." And he was like, "But please," and they were like, "No." Respect per
Oh,
mertesacker.
bloody yesterday, Cavani was getting ready. There was just like, I saw was it near the end of the game where he was on the far post and he was just getting ready for a header. He was ready, he was standing there, he was leaning back and everything, and then Pope just runs across the face of the goal and blocks it.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, like he's getting ready and everything, and he shoots this way, and
Yeah.
it's like you have all of this part of the goal, and you didn't even put power on it. Like, oh my god, that's embarrassing to be honest.
Oh,
He
we'll
needs
finish
to
off.
fix it.
We'll finish off the FA Cup. We'll move on to the Premier League games from yesterday. Boreham Wood beat Bournemouth, and I fucking
That
love
Philip.
Yeah, he bloody injured his head again.
Yeah.
It was like a few minutes into the game.
I saw a compilation by people that said you guys wanted him to replace Joe Gomez, and it's just him hitting pass.
Yeah.
And I said that's what we love about him, though, isn't it?
Forest, wow,
What they do.
beat Leicester 4-1.
Oh yeah, yeah, but that's not an upset. Let's be real.
Eh,
If
kind
I
of
actually
is.
no. Leicester are terrible. This
I
is a
know, but
Brendan Rodgers.
Forest are a championship. It's technically a giant killing, but not
We're
like
at
a
9
massive
people. We just
killing.
need one more. And we're at 10. Bro, call your
Um,
dad, yeah, and tell him to watch us. One of you. Or
what else happened?
I want to get double figures.
Norwich beat Wolves.
Damn, we're down to 8.
Tottenham
Norwich
beat
beat Wolves.
yeah
Oh my days.
1-1
Tottenham beat
0.
Brighton.
Tottenham beat Brighton. We'll go over the
Kane-
bigger fixtures. Southampton got taken to extra time by Coventry.
Yeah, but they won.
They won. West Ham and Chelsea got taken to extra time by Kidderminster and Plymouth, but both won in
Oh
extra
yeah.
time.
Declan Rice, yeah, you have solidified yourself as the most shameless, embarrassing footballer in the league. Please, you're playing. Who are they playing?
Kidderminster.
Yeah, and you're doing the Michael Jackson celebration. Yeah, grow up, man. Get a life.
Oh, I was so happy when Kidderminster were winning. They were my football manager team for like a year.
Didn't they get a penalty and they missed?
That was Plymouth.
Oh, against Chelsea,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah. Let me find out who that penalty kick was.
Jared Bowen scored the winner for West Ham in a 121st minute.
Let's go to timeline. 117th minute. Oh, Ryan Hardy. Yeah. Be prepared to stay in the what? Where are Plymouth? Second division. Waste, man.
League One.
League One, yeah.
I
Even
thought you were
worse.
gonna say Donut County or wherever it is.
We're on 10. Yes.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hello everyone.
And we're on 5 lives.
alright.
You guys are embarrassed.
So we touched on the FA Cup. Next we face Norwich, I think it is.
Yeah.
At Anfield.
It's a very
I don't
tough
think
pick.
there was any massive fixtures.
We all know Norwich. Why is it? Oh, that's the Premier League. Okay, good. When is Norwich? That one.
2nd of March.
Is that?
The FA Cup's midweek that week.
Oh, thank God. I love when. Now we're down to 7. I love when the FA Cup is midweek.
Peterborough versus Man City, Southampton, West Ham, Middlesbrough, Tottenham, Luton, Chelsea, Palace, Stoke, Liverpool, Norwich, Forest, Huddersfield, and Everton, Boreham Wood. Can you imagine if Everton lose to Boreham Wood?
Oh, with Frankie at the helm.
Speaking of Everton, Last
got
night,
banged.
they got spanked by Newcastle. 3-1.
Alan Saint-Maximin is a don. This is why I want him and not Rafinha. Because this man will be cheaper and he's also, oh god, he's just hilarious. He's like, I think put him in a better side, right? And you'll see some better decision making because people go at him for his decision making sometimes, but it's like, I mean, when you're playing with Joel Linton up front, and I know he's been moved back, but when he was playing with them, what do you want him to do? Of course, the guy is going to try and go through 7 defenders. He's got a better shot than Joel Linton.
Yeah, Joe Linton, he's resurrected
But
because he's not playing up front anymore.
yeah, they stuck him in his natural position as like an 8 or even a pseudo 10, which
Yeah.
is where he played at Hoffenheim. So it's really weird that he was stuck as a 10 under Brucey. But actually, speaking of Brucey, he's West Brom manager.
Yeah.
The guy he just goes through the Midlands.
I thought it was really weird that they sacked Valerian Ismail, but then they were on a very bad streak of games, I think. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, you know Steve Bruce, I feel like he just lives in a caravan. And he just like buys his, like he's just going like north. He started off north and then he's just going down.
He just
down.
travels across
and
England
then he
with a
goes back
caravan.
up,
He's
and then he goes
kebabs.
back down, and it's like, bro, he's got multiple CVs. He just goes to every all the Midlands club, goes around and just checks his CV.
What else happened yesterday? West Ham beat Watford 1-0, and then Burnley, Man United drew 1-1. Tonight sees
Man City, Brentford.
Yeah,
Tottenham,
Man City,
Southampton.
Brentford. Yep. And Norwich Palace.
Crystal Palace.
Villa Leeds.
That's it.
How cool. We did our predictions last week. You can go back and check them.
Kevin De Bruyne, Harry Kane, you guys are 22 million. That's a quarter of my team, basically. Right? I'm expecting something, you shameless pieces of crap.
We can touch on this. Manchester United 07-08 got voted as the best Premier League side ever.
All right. Here's what I will say, right?
Yep.
If we include all cups, so FA Cup, Champions League, all of that, yes, I agree. If we're talking strictly Premier League, I would disagree and say it's Man City 2017 to 19.
As in the Centurion one. If we're talking a single season rather than a period of time.
Yeah, the Centurion one. And if we're talking like multiple seasons of greatness, then again, I would go with Man United again. They won the Champions League in that period. They won the title 3 times.
Man United from 2006 to 2009.
Yeah, that like, and anyone going nostalgia merchant, please shut up. All right, just shut up. That Man United side was different, and they faced competition domestically. They had Liverpool mounted the challenge. Arsenal were top of the league in 2007 and 8, and Liverpool were second, and they were like third. And they had Chelsea as well. So that's 4 strong teams in the mix for the title, and they won the Champions League in that period, and they got to a Champions League final.
Including that Villa and Everton were quite good around that time as well, and they were pushing for Champions League football.
Like, get out of here with nostalgia.
I think they would have won the FA Cup in 07-08 if it wasn't for Kuszczak and Ferdinand. Because Kuszczak got Van der Sar got injured, and Kuszczak got sent off against Portsmouth, and ended up put Ferdinand and got to save penalties. A penalty. That FA Cup was so weird.
I'm just saying.
That was like Portsmouth.
You can't disrespect that Man United side. That Man United side was different.
Yeah.
It was just better than the rest.
But then the obvious ones that come up like Mourinho's Chelsea or the Invincibles.
They were very good. They were incredible. Yeah, conceded 16 goals all season.
Yeah.
Won the league at a canter. They won the league by like January. It was done. And then didn't they?
Was
it that season that they beat Man United to solidify the title? Like,
I think so.
Confirm it. I think they beat them 2-0.
But then obviously the question comes is it 100% that 07-08 team are better than the Invincibles teams? Because the Invincible team is like the ultimate Premier League team according to a lot of people.
I'd say
if it's I think we're talking strictly Premier League.
Okay, I put if we're talking strictly Premier League, I feel like with the Invincibles though, I mean, you can see that at a certain point they just started playing for draws, to protect the record.
Yep.
Like I find, like I think they won 29 games. 29 times 3 would be, they got 90 points overall that season. So I I, I find other, like Chelsea the next season lost 1-1 game to Man City, but they dominated much better. I feel like they had a much better defensive record. They destroyed all the competition, including the invincible side, and I just find they were more impressive. I feel like the Arsenal invincible side on paper is the greatest in um, Premier League history. If we're just going player for player, I
Yeah.
feel like they would beat every other team that they get compared to. But I feel like there were better teams in the Premier League, and if you include, definitely if you include out of the Premier League. Like if you include all the other cups and stuff, then yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't say they're overrated, but they are, you know?
As
Like
in just the amount of
you would
people that
have to call
like.
them overrated. Like they're still one of the best sides in history, and you should respect going invincible. But I mean, there's better sides. It's not the best side ever. And I know people will say, well, it's not easy to go invincible. Yeah, and I never said it was, but it's difficult to get 100 points as well.
Going on
Or get
to
188 into two. So.
going on to more football. AFCON finished over the weekend.
Travesty.
Senegal beat Egypt on penalties.
Well, I mean, Egypt played for penalties anyway. Their whole shtick was to try. I mean, that team. If you watched them at all, you would know that that team was horrendous. Me and MK both said it, and if me and MK agree, then you know it must be fact. They were horrendous, right? They could not string two passes together. They got to a final, and they lost.
Nico said,
Fair
"Trust
enough.
me."
I will. Don't worry. I will trust.
I don't know if you
Nets,
care or not, but there was a bit
wait,
where
Nets have apparently asked for Simmons, Curry, Thibault, and Drummond for Harden.
bloody
That's
hell.
a lot. That's a lot.
That is a lot. That's ridiculous. Actually, we can move on to the Nets. We were gonna talk about them.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You know what? Yeah, let me talk about the Nets. Yeah,
9
so
straight
everyone
losses.
wants to go. Everyone wants to go. Oh, the Knicks are so funny. These are supposed title challenges. Yeah, we arguably have one of the best sides, depth-wise in history, and they've lost 9 on the bounce, including they lost by 30 to the Celtics yesterday, and not enough people are talking about this. This is shameful. Yeah, Suns. I watched that. I was. Tobias Harris is a fraud. My God. He can't even inbound the ball. This guy's a joke, man. And he was trying to get onto the crowd. You're a joke, man. What a waste, man. My God. That was very sad. Embiid put up a monster performance.
He's
But
MVP.
this is why what's it called? This is why I think Harden will be really good for them. First of all, he will space the floor better than Simmons. But second of all, Embiid in late game situations can't create his own shot. If you have Harden there, you have someone that can both create a shot for Embiid and create his own shot. And that means that the possibility of Embiid being doubled automatically decreases with someone like Harden. Then you've got Harden's passing ability and his ability to play in an offense that the Sixers were. I mean, it's a move. If the Sixers can get it through, this is a brilliant move for them, in my opinion. It'd be a great move for them. Nets losing because Harden doesn't want to play with them. Yeah, because there's not enough strip clubs.
Yeah, he only perform in areas with good strip clubs.
Yeah, so Portland, keep your eye out. They've got the most strip clubs per capita, I think.
Yeah,
so,
but it depends on if they're good or not. I think someone on Reddit went through and looked at all the strip clubs in the US that have been given 5 stars, and Harden's performance in any one of those cities, and he performs a lot better in those cities compared to other cities where they don't have good strip clubs.
I hate the way he plays basketball, but I would like him more on the Sixers simply because I like Joel Embiid a lot. He's not better than Jokic, but I do like him a lot.
Do you think he's MVP this season? Or you think Jokic is it again?
It depends where both of them finish. If the Sixers finished top, I think you have to give it to them. But if Jokic can maybe push up to a top 4, maybe top 5 seed, then considering what he's doing, my God, he's down bad. You know who else is down bad? Miles Turner. He was what's it called?
On TikTok.
Simping for that Pika girl.
Yeah.
Like, my God, let's sort it out, man. Let's sort it out.
We'll move on.
Look, Jokic only had 21 against the Knicks. And I think we need to talk about this because the guy always hounds us. The guy who put up like 20 and a quarter against us like last season. But we got battered anyway. We are a terrible basketball team. This is the only time I'll talk about this again. We are horrible. Tibbs, at some point, either start with your win now moves. Alec Burks is not a point guard. He's horrendous. You ruined him. He was really good before. Quickly is lost. We don't have like it's just so bad. And we're underdogs for the next 12 of the 13 games we play. Do you know how embarrassing that is? So we are currently 24 and 31. We could be 25 and 40. And at that point, it's just tank season, just tank. And the worst part is this draft isn't even good.
I would like you to know, I know exactly how you feel. I support the bloody Rockets.
Yeah, but like you were in a Western Conference final like multiple times, at least like 7 years ago. What about his other stats? They're both similar in skills, in my opinion. Yeah, obviously Ben, but what we also have to add on to that is playoff Ben Simmons is horrendous. Especially if he gets any sort of if what's it called? If he faces any sort of resistance and people are like, you know, maybe he's not that good or the pressure rises a bit, he's choking. He's awful. I mean, and you don't want that, especially on the team that KD already has to do a lot for them anyway. My God, imagine being scared to go for a layup. Guys, embarrassing. Cavaliers are doing good, and I like their Karis LeVert trade as well. Yeah. I feel like it's another shot creator.
A lot of crazy trades going through this week, including the Kings, who've basically blown themselves up.
Well, I don't think they blew themselves up. I think they're trying to go for the play-ins. And right now, what's it called? Sabonis is better than Halliburton, for instance. Yeah. And I feel like they just want to get into that 6 to 10 range. So it's a win now move if winning now is getting into
playoffs.
The play-ins. Even.
Yeah. There was a report. This was it? Abu asked earlier thoughts on the Lakers. There was a report earlier that sources indicate that the Lakers no longer believe they can win at a high level with the three that they have.
Yeah, I said that.
Specifically Westbrook, I think, is what they're looking at.
I thought their big three was better than the what's it called, the Nets. I mean, they're both horrendous at this point.
Yeah.
But
what do you think it changes for the Lakers? Do you think I'd be very surprised if they do any like trades with Westbrook right now.
They can't. I mean, I don't think they can. Him and John Wall have just horrible contracts. Same with Tobias Harris. I feel like if the Sixers, for instance, could use Tobias Harris in a trade if, you know, they didn't give him such a donkey trade anyway, or donkey contract. Same with Westbrook. The guy's earning $47 million. Who wants that? No one. Horrible.
Fair enough. What else are we going to talk about? The Pro Bowl came and went.
Boom.
The Pro Bowl was this weekend, and as usual, it was fucking shit.
Yeah, but, I mean...
I think what they need to do is implement something that makes it worth playing for. So, you know how, like, MLB, the winner of the All-Star game gets home field advantage at the start of the playoffs, or the start of the finals.
I feel like if you're going to do the Pro Bowl, do it like the NBA All-Star break and just put it in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Then you can have people try to get reps in. When you play at the end, who cares?
Especially a week before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you have nothing unless you're playing in the Super Bowl. You have no reason to actually play hard.
Yeah, even
If you're
then,
putting it in
if you
middle of the
lose,
season, then
most people who lose in the playoffs aren't going to go to the Pro Bowl anyway.
exactly.
They
So
had
it's just
Tom
like,
Brady bloody retired before the Pro Bowl because he knew he didn't want to play in it. But yeah, ways that they can prove it is like make it worth something, man. Don't just like stick it at the end of the season and be like, oh yeah, it's just a bit of fun. It doesn't matter. The only thing people want to see in the Pro Bowl is the skills contest, and then that's it. No one watches the game.
I don't even know what that is. So
No, the skill contest is quite fun. I think one thing they could do is like, whichever side, NFC or AFC, win the Pro Bowl, they could go, okay, you get to choose if you want the ball first or you want to kick it at the start of the game instead of doing a coin flip.
now you know what we should do. I suggested this to you earlier. You make everyone switch up their positions, so the defensive people have to play different defensive roles.
Didn't
So like you'll see Tyreek Hill playing quarterback, and you're like, whoa.
I think I might be wrong. I can't remember. I didn't watch it, but I saw a video. I think the Diggs brothers switched positions. So Trayvon Diggs played wide receiver for NFC, and then Stephon Diggs played cornerback for the for AFC, which was hilarious because they fouled it. There were so many penalties when they faced off against each other, but none of them were thrown. It was like false start, pass interference on the offense, pass interference on the defense, taunting, and then he like pushed him at the end. I think that's a personal foul as well.
Westbrook hasn't changed with his style of play. Yeah, but everyone knew that. Everyone knew the guy's a donkey, and he's going to play his way. And the thing is, now's the time that he normally gets stuff together.
Yeah.
Like with the Wizards last year, he got them together around this time, and he was
He goes through
getting
a
all the
weird
triple
cycle
doubles.
every year.
Yeah, terrible at the start. Everyone wants him traded. Then later on, he slightly picks it up, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Westbrook again! Is he one of the best point guards ever?" And then he flops in the playoffs, and everyone's like, "Oh,
That's Westbrook.
one of the most overrated players ever." And it's like, bro, guys fluctuate way too much with him.
Yep. Moving on. Technically not sport, but we'll talk about it anyway. The Oscars nominations came out yesterday.
Who cares?
I don't think there was any massive surprises.
Denis
Villanueva.
Yeah, that one. Getting best director for June, but the guy
He got snubbed.
but Licorice Pizza getting any nominations. That film's horrible. It promotes pedophilia.
It does.
So,
It's a
that's
very
not-
weird movie.
Usman enjoyed it though.
I've never watched it. It's like was it Call Me by Your Name type thing, just not exactly like Call Me by Your Name.
That film's terrible.
I think people were confused that Don't Look Up and Nightmare Alley got nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, actually, speaking of Call Me by Your Name, Christian will like this. Apparently, they had to digitally remove Armie Hammer's genitalia because it kept showing up in the movie.
What the fuck?
Christian's like, I'm watching that movie now.
Dune got 10 nominations.
What a film.
It was
Film
brilliant.
of the year for me. It was insane.
Best Actor is bloody stacked. Out of the 5 of
Wasn't
them.
it like Benedict Cumberbatch, Andrew Garfield?
Denzel Washington, Will Smith, and Javier Bardem
Javier Bardem for what?
being the Ricardos.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because Nicole Kidman also got nominated.
Oh, who cares? I mean, whoever wins, I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie.
It's they've
I
sort of
didn't care
pointed
about
out that I think it's the first time that a couple has been nominated for Best Actor and Best Actress, because
Who?
Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz are married.
What?
Yeah, I just found out as well.
But he's not that good looking.
Oh, he's a beautiful man. And Best Actress and Best Supporting Actor with Kristen Stewart and Jesse Plemons.
They're going out.
Apparently.
Ew. Oh my god, Penelope Cruz is 47. Okay. maybe that's not as crazy as I thought. Did he get nominated for anything? I don't think so.
Who?
Timothy Chalamet
No.
or Timothée.
I hope Mitchell's versus the Machines wins Best Animated Movie. Did Timothy Chalamet get... No. Oh, you just read that out. Yeah, I hope Mitchell's versus the Machines wins. That was a great movie.
Weirdo. I think Encanto will win.
Probably, because it's Disney.
And it was better.
No.
I never watched Mitchell versus the Machines.
That was hilarious, man. That was great. Judi Dench became the oldest lady to be nominated for an Oscar.
Who even is that?
Judi Dench.
No, which one is that? M from James Bond.
Yeah.
Oh, who cares? I like the other one, Julie Walters. She's the goat.
Do you think Spielberg will win Best Director again?
No.
No. West Side Story is coming on Disney Plus March 2nd, if anyone cares.
Oh, yay!
Miles will care, I think, if he's there.
Yeah, because he likes musicals and stuff.
What else will we talk about? Bruce Willis is fucking funny.
He's always funny, but I don't think he cares.
Did we talk about in the debate yesterday, or did we talk about afterwards?
I think he brought it up at the end that he got his own Razzie thing. Yeah. I don't think he cares. He definitely doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, I think the most surprising thing was I had no idea Bruce Willis was in 8 movies last year.
Yeah, but like, they all go straight to DVD anyway, so it's like, alright, fair enough.
What's happening? The Winter Olympics is happening at the moment, if anyone's following it.
I don't care.
I do. I think it's hilarious. I love it. The ice hockey just started today. The men's ice hockey, women's ice hockey, they think they finished all the group games and they'll move on to the playoffs next. The tally at the moment, Germany are leading. 5 gold medals, 3 silvers. Norway are second with 4 golds, 2 silvers, 4 bronzes. I think it's hilarious the way that they do medals tallies in different countries. Because China will always do it by gold medals, but America do it by the number of medals, so that either of those countries are on top.
Yeah, because they have the most people.
Yeah, so America will always put themselves top off of the overall medals tally rather than how many gold medals they got. That's what I think that's what everyone else in the world do.
Because America, they're dumber than everyone else. But anyway, shout out to Hot Pizza. This pizza is insane. They'll do some really good wings as well. Really good.
Since it's our hourly podcast, this week we talk about football, it is time to do our predictions for the weekend.
Oh yeah, this game's on the weekend.
Alright, kicking off the weekend, Manchester United are facing Southampton.
1-1.
What?
They don't win anymore.
I'm gonna go for a Manchester United win, just because whenever I go for a win, they don't win. I'll go 2-1 United.
Brentford, Crystal Palace. I'm gonna go Palace again. I think they won the last time I voted for them to win, so I'll go 2-0 Palace.
I think I'll go 3-1 Palace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just copying me.
No.
Everton Leeds. Everton win 2-1. I mean, they have to at this point.
I'll go for 2-0 Everton. Actually, I'll go 1-0 Everton one. Frank Lampard hates Everton, so... hates Leeds, sorry.
Yeah, come on, man. Watford, Brighton.
Oh, God.
0-0. I noticed I never do 0-0 predictions, but I should.
I'll go 2-0 Brighton.
Norwich, Man City. 4-0 Man City. Man City love playing Norwich. Besides, like, the first time they played them recently when they lost 3-2.
Now, hear me out. It's happening again. I'm going 1-1.
You're such a
I'm
retard.
going 1-1. Norwich.
I mean, you're
Let's go.
such a dope.
Burnley, Liverpool. On a Sunday.
2-0.
To Burnley. Shit. Fair enough.
Shut up, man.
I'll go 3-0 Liverpool. I never go big Liverpool wins because when I do, I get bit in the arse.
Villa, Newcastle. I'll go 2-2. I'm going for more draws this time.
I'll go 3-2 Villa. I think they'll score late on to win it.
Spurs, Wolves. I'm going to go 2-1 Wolves. Why not?
Shit, fair enough. I'm going 1-0 Tottenham and it's going to be boring as hell.
Leicester, West Ham.
2-1 West Ham.
And a rescheduled fixture.
Man United,
Because
Brighton.
it's next Tuesday, we might as well say it then.
Yep.
Man United, Brighton.
Ooh. 2-2.
Oh, I was going to go 2-2. Now I'm going to have to go Man United
We
win.
can go 2-2. We can both
No.
do 2-2.
I want to win.
Cool. Does anyone have any other questions before we close up for today?
Me.
Yes.
There's 7 of you watching and we got 5 likes. Come on, man.
Don't think there's any other big news. No, I'm saving one for a debate, a question.
Oh, no.
That was the best super sub one.
Divock Origi. End of conversation.
I'll also go Divock Origi because I'm very biased. He's back in training, I swear.
Yeah, it's only Henderson and someone else. Someone else has a problem. I forgot. Shit, man. I saw it. And Sadio's in Senegal,
Yeah.
obviously. Other than that, we are fully fit for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah. Mo Salah is terrifying.
Why?
This man lost on Sunday, and like 2 hours after they lost on penalties, he was back on a plane to England because he wants to play today or tomorrow.
He's going to take all his aggression out. Chicago's performance at the moment. They are sick.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I had worries about them earlier in the season, and they proved me wrong. Zach Levine and Damara going ballistic. Their defense when they had Lonzo and Caruso was very good. Hopefully they can get them back in time for playoffs, which I think they will.
I think,
But
when we started off the season with our predictions, we're very passive with the Bulls just because we knew how many trades we didn't know how they were going to play. But
and
third
obviously
in the
they've smashed it. They were first not too long ago.
Yeah.
Partey did the same thing as Salah. Yeah, but Partey
got sent off.
Salah.
Yeah, no, but this is
One of
angry
them's
Mo
good at
Salah. Can you
football.
imagine? Mo Salah taking out his aggression on European football now just because he didn't win the AFCON. He bloody said it in his when he was talking to all of the Egyptian players after the game. He was like, "It's fine. We lost this one, but we're gonna take our revenge at the World Cup qualifiers in May or whenever it is."
Yeah, so can you actually play a bit more progressive there? Pardon me. And learn how to pass.
But their trades were some of the best. Yeah, we know the trades were some of the best, but it's a case of all of them. You know, when trades happen, you sort of have there's a bit of a period where you wait for all of the players to like gel in together.
The Lakers were seen as title contenders, and now look. So it's like, I know that their trades look good in retrospect, whereas the Lakers look bad. But at the time, you can't. It's hard to go. Yeah, this will definitely be bad, or this will definitely be good.
Yep.
And obviously, I was wrong on that. I will take it. Don't worry. I like Chicago.
Yeah.
Mainly because of, Michael Jordan, but whatever.
The East is heating up to be really interesting.
No, can we not talk about the East? Because then we have to talk about my team. And
We don't have to talk about your team. We'll talk about specifically the top.
oh my God, it's Haram.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? To go.